Okay, I should be on now. Hello, hello. For those of you who are here, I see somebody in there. Hello, Lemon. How's it going? All right. Hello, everyone. Hi. I am here live right now at my time. It's 4:41 p.m. and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna come on and watch the Pokemon Direct that happened earlier this morning, which I was sleeping and was doing other things later earlier in the day, so just didn't have a chance to actually watch this yet. And it's a direct regarding the new Pokemon game, Sword and Shield. And this is the second time it's getting a direct. The first time was a few months ago, actually, which was the initial announcement for the game, which I didn't do a reaction to because I heard it was like, well, actually I didn't hear, but when I was watching, it was like probably like only like a couple minutes long, so it wasn't really in depth on stuff. It was just to announce the game and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It's a console Pokemon game, which is something I've been really wanting for quite some time. But yeah, now we're actually going to get more meat and potatoes of this game right here. What is to expect for this game, and I'm probably going to guess there's probably going to be some sort of release date at the end of this. Want to see some of the new mechanics and stuff that this game has to offer. What makes this game pretty interesting, to say the least. And I've been hearing a lot of mixed things on this direct. Like some people like it, some people are kind of on the fence. Not that it's a bad direct or anything, just when it comes to just what they showed, when it comes to Pokemon games in general. So will be interesting to see how this is, because like I said, I haven't even seen anything about this yet. I haven't even like looked up anything. All I've really heard is that it's kind of short, so it's not very super long. So I figured we'd come on and watch this, and we'll talk about what we saw here, and what looks cool, what's kind of because I hear there's a lot of mixed things regarding on what this direct has to offer. So so I'm gonna be going full screen on my PC since I only have a one screen monitor set up here. So I will talk to everybody that on here. I'll look on my phone here because I have the chat up on my phone. So once I go full screen on the video here, I will actually talk to people on here on my cell here, because I have the Twitch app and whatnot. So definitely would like to get another monitor so I can have the chat like right over here or whatever, so I can just read at the side here. And yeah, but real quickly here, just gonna make sure the audio is on in that. It is not. Okay, good. I'm gonna turn that up. If it's a little loud, let me know, for those of you here in the chat, so then while I'm watching here and whatnot. So it's about 17 minutes or so, so it's a little bit of a it's a little short, not as short as the last one. I think the last one was like 10 minutes or something like that. So yeah, dual monitor setup is Gucci. You do it? Yeah, I know. I just need to buy another monitor though. Just gotta find out one that can be that will work with this one. But I'm sure probably any monitor will work. So, but one day. But anyway, I'm going to go full screen here right now. I'm just going to probably turn it down a bit, because it's probably going to be a little loud. I'll put it right to there. All right, so, okay, so let's see what this game has to offer, shall we? I don't know what to expect, so don't really have too many high expectations with this Direct compared to other, like, Nintendo games, since Pokemon's not really my biggest forte, but I still enjoy the games for what they are. But it's nothing like a Mario game or a Smash Brothers game or anything like that. So yeah. But anyway, let's see what Pokemon Sword and Shield has to offer for us today, shall we?
Welcome to Pokemon Direct.
Ooh.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games.
Cool.
To begin, please take a look at this video.
Okay. So we're gonna get a trailer. I still gotta say, it still looks really nice for graphic wise. I dig the art style for this game. Also, who are you all choosing if you're getting the game for your starter? I'm torn between the fire starter and the water starter. Sobble? Yeah, Sobble's awesome. Ooh. That's kind of a new way to catch Pokemon there. Got some very interesting new Pokemon here, which I was expecting, because it's a new gen after all. That guy's old. I've seen him before. That guy's new. I have never seen that guy before. To be fair, I don't know who would be new and who's old, so apologies about that. I'm a little behind on the Pokemon lore. Oh, that's cool. So Pokemon can just walk around. So kind of like, what is it? The Let's Go games? That's cool. That's actually kind of sweet. I was hoping they would do that. And they, sure enough, they are. What's that? Oh, okay. Is that like boss Pokemon or something? Is that what's going on here? You can fight with friends? I know my friends are going nuts over the sheep Pokemon. Oh, I think I saw it slightly. That what the hell? Wait, what? What is this, Godzilla Pokemon? You can just go gigantic. Kaiju? The hell? Giant ass Pokeballs too, what the hell? Is that like the mechanic this time around? Raichu's pissed, yeah. Oh, was it the World Cup of Pokemon? I should do like that battle arena, that was cool. What the hell? It's like Kaiju Pokemon. What the hell? Dude, that guy's wearing Space Jam jersey. I mean, it looks like the Space Jam jersey. Huh, okay, interesting. I have a fear. Me too.
Hello,
Giant
I'm
Pokemon. It reminds me of that one episode of the
Hi,
first season of
I'm Omori
Pokemon
from
anime.
Game Freak.
What did you think of the video?
It's something,
Today,
that's for sure.
we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After
Galar
choosing
region,
Grookey,
okay.
Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion. Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will
Team
find
ready.
humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Oh my goodness.
Pokemon battles are the
But
most
where's
popular
Growlithe?
form of
Where's my
entertainment
favorite
in the Galar
Pokemon?
region.
Where's he? Is he in this game? He better be.
Stadiums
I'll be
across
sad.
the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well.
Wow, it's like playing like
Most
you're on the
exciting part
anime.
of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey,
James from Team Rocket?
Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak.
Oh, him.
I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region, but allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is
Here's the
Lulu.
sheep, okay.
This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur.
It
which
is,
treasured
it's
by
pretty
weavers
fluffy, I like
in a
it.
town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here
What?
is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties.
Huh.
This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought. The
Dreadnought?
bite Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron.
Oh, he looks like
Its vicious nature makes it
He looks like a
difficult
total
Pokemon
unit.
to tame for
I
all
like
the most
him.
experienced trainers.
Beep beep, I'm a sheep.
This Pokemon that can be seen flying
Dude, this
steadily
thing
through
is
the
cool
sky
actually. I like this
is
guy.
called Corviknight.
Corviknight, I like that
It
name.
puts its skills
That's
to use
sick.
when working as a flying taxi.
I might have to
which
go
will
after
take the
this
player
guy when I
back
get the
to
game.
Any town
He
or
looks kinda
she
cool.
has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve,
Repetition name
changing
Rolo
their
Christie.
appearance
Okay,
and
we can do
becoming
that.
stronger in the process. Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur evolves,
Uh-huh. It looks nothing like it originally did. Cool. Eldegoss,
As you can
okay.
see, there are now small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head.
Ah, so it's basically...
These seeds are said to promote growth in plants.
So it's like a
that can
dandelion
revitalize both
Pokemon.
People and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're
Yay!
already
He's in
familiar
the
with.
game! Okay, this game's already
I hope
great.
you're as excited
He's in
as
the
we
game.
are
Growlithe
to
has made it.
encounter the
Let's
amazing
go.
variety of
He's
Pokemon
in the game.
that inhabit the Galar region.
That makes me happy. My favorite Pokemon's in. Let's go. Our boy, yes. my favorite Pokemon's in this game.
Meeting lots of Pokemon
Hell yeah.
is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
The wild area.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like.
That's kind of neat,
Meaning there will
actually.
be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already
Oh,
have
that's
noticed,
cool. So,
but
like,
while
the weather
adventuring
changes,
through
like,
this
every
area,
day, like,
you have
when you're
control
playing?
over
That's
the camera,
kinda
allowing you to
sick,
better search
actually.
for items and Pokemon.
That's actually kinda
Search
sick.
far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives it incredible strength.
What?
This phenomenon is called Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new
Dynamax?
possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and their Pokemon. For more details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
So this is our Mega Evolution thing of the game? Or Z-Move or whatever?
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the planning director for Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokémon battles. Pokémon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
Unless they get like a specific move for doing it.
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves.
Oh shit!
Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokémon will revert to normal after 3 turns.
Oh, okay.
So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it.
Interesting.
Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokémon trainer in these games. Remember that wild area we told you about? If you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokémon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokémon.
You can do raids? Hello?
In Max Raid Battles, the wild Dynamax Pokémon keeps its giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these
Oh
powerful
no!
Pokemon.
Giant Beware. So it's Z-moves in a new form, basically.
If you
Yeah,
analyze
kinda,
Magic
yeah,
Word
that's what I'm getting at
victorious,
too.
You will get a chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic catch sequence.
Yeah, I
The
could totally
Pokemon
see it
that
like
you can
a,
take
it's like
on
a,
in
it's like
Max Raid
a
battles also vary
newer version of
depending on where
Z-move.
you are in the wild area and the state of the weather. Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in max raid battles. So we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
So you can only get specific Pokemon to catch them in the wild after you do a
Max
raid
raid
boss?
battles feature strategic
interesting.
cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games. It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together. You can also connect with other players over the internet.
Oh, I was gonna say, can you do it online?
That
That would have been really a bad decision if you can only do it
So I hope you'll try max raid
locally.
battles with all sorts of other
I was
players.
gonna say for a minute there. Oh, dude, it's the Space Jam dude. That's what I was saying. That guy has a
Next,
Space
I would
Jam
like to
shirt.
introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure.
These are like their
This
gym
guy
leaders.
is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also the current champion. His name is Leon.
Leon.
In a region where Pokemon battles are so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible.
Now, let's see
His
that
popularity
Keyblade.
is only enhanced by his shining personality.
Let's see that
winning
Keyblade.
him the adoration of trainers across the region.
Wait, wrong
It's no
Leon.
exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all
Damn,
of
he's
Galar.
taller than Charizard.
The
Damn,
champion
Charizard
has
got
a
very
younger
small
brother who also happens to
in
be
these
one
later
of your
games,
rivals.
doesn't he?
His name is Hop. Hop dreams to one
Hop?
day become champion.
Is he an
just
asshole?
Like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day.
No,
towards
he's
this goal.
kind. Dang it. I really
His
wish
journey
the
to
rivals were
Galar
more
region
mean.
Begins on the same day as yours.
Not, he's like, I'm your friend. Let's fight. No.
On your journey,
You're supposed
you
to
and
hate
Hop will
me.
receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor
Is there
of
a
the Galar
10 trainer
region
has a
and
Charizard?
specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon.
This
Sonia
is the,
is her granddaughter and
oh,
also
she's
serves as her
the
assistant.
professor of the.
Their
the
abundant wisdom and
Cool,
sound
okay,
advice
that's
will surely
different.
come in handy throughout your adventure.
It's a female this time. That's different. It's normally the guys as the main professor. That's a little different. I can accept that.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion. These gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed.
It's gonna be a lot of
The gym
dandelions.
leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
Look at this
Battles
juggernaut.
between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement
Oh,
in the stadium
shit.
to reach its peak. Let me introduce one of the gym leaders
Second
to you.
Fem Pro. Was there another one? I can't remember
This
if
is
there
the
was.
grass-type expert, Milo.
Then again, I don't really know too much of the.
This gym leader is all about
of a lot of
enjoying
the
battles
the
alongside
characters.
his trustworthy Pokemon.
Which gen had it?
And you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey.
That guy's
Look
got a
forward to
rockin' hat.
facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see.
One more. All right. Gen 5. Oh,
Please
okay.
take a look.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I actually never even played a Gen 5 game before, so I actually had no idea. Oh, what this now? What the hell? Oh, these are legendaries? They're doggos. One's a sword and one's a shield. Yeah, they're okay looking. I thought they'd be like dragon types, to be honest with ya. Because, you know, the whole sword and shield mechanic. Or
The two
idea,
Pokemon
or name.
you saw in the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta.
That's gonna be a name that I won't remember.
Look forward to discovering for yourself just what
Sword
role
Dog and
Zacian
Shield Dog, that's
Zamazenta
easier
will
to
play
remember.
in the story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Okay. I will. What about, is there a release date?
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date.
Oh, yep.
Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield will be available
November
on November
15th.
15th, 2019 as a global simultaneous release.
Cool.
And starting today, you can pre-order a special double pack. Stay tuned for more.
And that
information.
shit's been sold out already.
I hope you will look
So I
forward
haven't
to
even
a new
pre-ordered
Pokemon
yet.
adventure in the Galar region.
But I'm probably only going to get one of the
Thank
games.
you for watching.
Alright. Well, that's that, eh? Well, it was a little short. Yeah, I was told it was very short, and it is. Man, they weren't wrong. And overall, I'm okay with it. It wasn't horrible. I've been hearing a lot of mixed things, like I said, going into this, and I thought it was alright. I mean, there's some good things that came out of this. I'd like to mention real quickly the one cool thing about this, the game as a whole. It looks like I want to find it on the footage here real quickly. This mechanic right here, the wild area. If I can get it here on the screen. Yeah, this apparently from what I gather at least out of this is so it's like this big freaking like area you can like explore and whatever. And it looks like how the Pokemon will work basically. It kind of works like how the Let's Go games, right? So you can like find them running around in the wild and you can just go up to them and whatnot. But it looks like there's also, you can just go into the bushes too and you can just run around and then a wild encounter happens. But it looks like you can do the same thing here like you can in like the Let's Go games and run up to them and try to catch them, which is really cool. I was hoping we get that mechanic for this game, and sure enough, they are bringing that over here, which is really cool. Just because, I don't know, I think it's really cool. You can actually see what you're trying to go and catching, basically, and it's cool that they're actually bringing that back for the mainline games. Even though that game was a kind of like a spin-off, like casual experience, I'm kind of glad they brought that mechanic over to this again too. And I gotta say, like the world here is pretty massive. Like, my goodness, there's a lot to go and see and do from what it looks like here. And I like the fact that they mentioned that depending on the time of day and the weather is going on, will change what Pokemon are around there, which is really neat actually. I know there's been like day and night cycles where Pokemon show up and whatnot in past games, but it looks like the weather can change at any time, which is pretty neat. So, and then that changes what Pokemon show up there too, which is very cool actually. I don't think I've seen there was a Pokemon game that was like that. I could be wrong though. I'm not too familiar, but it's really cool that that the Pokemon will change no matter what time of the day and the weather is in the specific area. So that's kind of neat. I really like that. Another thing that makes this game awesome already. Hold on, let me show you. It's coming. I think. Wait. I think it was right here. No, it wasn't right there. Nope. Hold up. Where is it? It's right here. Let's see. Also, I have my Mario Kart thing up there. Whoops. Oh well. I'll turn it off later. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon's in the game. I was like, he better be in this game, and sure enough he is. So that's really good. So I can get Growlithe and Arcanine in this game which is nice. Kind of like with Sun and Moon. So very good. I can get them in this game too, which is nice. However, they did sense something about like the whole like the raid boss thing. They said like you can't capture some of these Pokemon that are raid bosses in the wild until after you beat the raid boss. So that's interesting. That's kind of sucks if you have to like beat. That kind of sucks a little bit that you have to beat the Pokemon in a raid before you can actually go and catch them in the wild. I don't know. I feel like they should just be. Oh, there he is, right there. I feel like you should just be able to just go and catch them no matter what. The raid bosses should just be like a bonus thing you can do. They shouldn't have to lock away Pokemon from that. I don't know. I just don't feel like that's a great thing. As for the giant mechanic, the Dynamax thing, it's basically just, from what I gather from it, it's basically just a updated version of the Z move. Basically, that's all it really is. But it looks like you can use it for 3 turns this time, where I think in the Sun and Moon you could only use Z moves one time in a battle, and here you get three turns to actually be in Dynamax form and use like powerful moves. So it's basically just like a better version of the Z move. Basically, it's what I'm gathering when it comes to this. Which it's neat. It kind of reminds me a bit like a Godzilla fights, where you have like the giant kaiju fights and whatnot. But it's nothing to be like, oh, that's really cool. It's because we kind of already had it before with the Z moves. Just all this is just your Pokemon grow bigger, and that's really it, honestly. I don't know. It's nothing too exciting, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it can bring some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess it can bring some sort of like I don't know, interesting scenarios for battles, but I don't know. It's nothing to be really too crazy for, I'd say. Yeah, and some of the new Pokemon, I will say, are pretty cool. I was a big fan of where is it? I think it was the next one after this one. Not that guy. That guy's kind of cool though, but the bird guy was this guy right here. I'm a big fan of this guy. This guy looks really badass. So he might be when I play through this, I want to get this guy right here. This guy looks awesome, actually. One of the cooler bird Pokemon I've seen in quite some time, and I really like his name. It's like he's like a knight, like Corvi Knight. Yeah, he's really cool looking, I gotta say. I have to wonder if he's like a final evolution. He looks like he'd be like the 3rd evolution of like a Pokemon you would be getting, basically. But they didn't really showcase that or say anything about that. So, but I'm kind of guessing that he'll be he's a 3rd evolution stage Pokemon. So, 10 out of 10 has a Pokemon that can use Bonk. Yep. As for the arenas, it looks like they're going back to the old school ways where you just go and do gym battles again, which is cool. I mean, I guess. I mean, that's Pokemon norm. I did kind of like how Sun and Moon, you had to do the trials and whatever. But I guess a lot of people didn't really care too much for it. I didn't mind it. But yeah, I think going back to this would be the better route, honestly. But it seems like they look like they're taking place in like soccer fields and whatnot, which looks really cool. I actually kind of like how they look. Yeah, I mean, should be interesting. I do like them going back to that. As for the legendaries, I gotta say, oh yeah, that's the last thing. I don't know, I'm kind of a little bit on them, to be honest, because what I thought was like the legendaries would be like the dragon types or something like that, because I don't know, with the whole sword and shield kind of thing, you would think like medieval times, and there'd be a lot of dragons and stuff like that, and so then you fight like dragons during this era or whatever, or this during this gen, I guess, just to match up with the sword and shield idea. But I don't know, it's just dogs holding a sword and a shield. I don't know, I'm not too sold on these guys, to be honest, as much. I don't know, there's been better personally legendaries. I think the last gen had better legendaries than this one. Hell, I don't know. They might be one of the more weaker looking design wise, I'd say. They don't really look too crazy. I don't know. I don't know how many times you can do like dog legendaries up to this point. There's been so many of them. And then all this one is that they hold weapons. I don't know. It's nothing too exciting there, I'd say, when it comes to the legendaries. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. I think they could have did better on that. It feels kind of lazy to me, personally. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else I could talk about that caught my eye. Let's see. But it looks like they're not doing like a specific form of Pokemon anymore. So not like the Alolan forms anymore. At least not yet. They haven't. They maybe sometime while this game's coming out, still during promotions or whatever, maybe they'll announce something like that. But It looks like they're not doing like Alolan forms this time around, or like this gen's or region's form or whatever. Which good, because I hope we get like brand new, unique Pokemon. Because I feel like Sun and Moon kind of got a little lazy there with the Alolan forms. To be honest with you, I mean they're cool, but I do feel it was a bit of a lazy effort there, just because there wasn't really that many new, unique Pokemon ideas in that one. So it looks like we are definitely gonna get some newer and unique Pokemon this time around. So cool. I can accept that. That's always cool. If it's always new stuff and not just rehash of just different versions of specific Pokemon. What else? What else? Yeah, I guess the rivals, well, I'll talk about that. The rival seems a little bit on the weak side again here. I was really hoping that we can get like like rivals that are like mean to you, because those are the best rivals personally. I don't dislike the ones that are like your friend or are kind to you, but I do miss the fact that the rivals were actually mean. Like Silver, for example, from Pokemon Gold and Silver. He was like the best one, or hell, even the first gen. I don't know. I miss those days. It just seems like they aren't really going down that path anymore. Maybe because they don't want people to get like, they're mean to me. I don't know. Just I missed when the rivals were mean. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Because judging by the footage, maybe I'm totally wrong. I'm just judging it by the footage that I saw. So I don't know. I could be wrong. I blame How. Yeah, me too. I totally agree. But yeah, maybe like I said, I'm just judging by the footage that we've got here. So yeah. But yeah, and then I guess these are kind of cool. You can fight with your friends, but again, I don't like the fact that you have to battle one of these guys first before you're able to catch like a wild version of him. I don't know. I think that's kind of lame, to be honest with you. I think that's a lame part of this thing. People forget that Bowser calls you a loser if you're in 4th in Mario Party 2. That's true. That's true, he does. I don't know. Oh, what else could I really talk about? I think I kind of covered almost everything. And graphically it looks good. I've already talked about that, but yeah. But that's really about it, honestly. That's kind of it. I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. I mean, it's a console Pokemon game I'm looking forward to, and I've been wanting one of these for quite some time. But yeah, I still need to see more, to be honest with you. I don't really care about like what new Pokemon are in the game or whatnot. That doesn't. I don't really care. So when I see like all the Pokemon get like announced for the game and whatnot, I'm okay with that, because I don't really care about too much for spoilers for Pokemon in the game. So, or just the story mode, I'd say just I probably care more about. But when it comes to the actual Pokemon, that I don't really care too much for seeing them. So I'm guessing we'll probably see more Pokemon announcements for this game as the game goes on, getting shown off and whatnot. So, yeah. I think that's really all I can really talk about. Oh, I guess the cover art as well. Let's take a look at that real quickly. Oh, go back a second here. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I guess it looks all right. Looks all right, I'd say. It's not too bad, not too shabby looking. I'm probably going to get Sword. Probably. I don't know. I'm thinking Sword might be the one I'm going to be getting. I don't know yet. I could change my entire mind there and go for Shield, but I don't know. But right now, I'm kind of on the Sword side of things for this game. If I had to choose between the two legendaries, I gotta go with the Sword guy, because it's a sword. You gotta go with that. Swords are cool. Shields are cool too, but I gotta go with the Sword. But maybe I should wait, or maybe I should wait till next year where they'll release Pokemon Gun, because you know that's happening. So I can't wait for a dog holding gun. He's gonna be best legendary. And it looks like we're getting a November 15th release, which I kind of figured, honestly. I figured we'd get a November release. That seems like it's the right amount, or the right month period that we'd be getting Pokemon games. That seems to be the norm, is November. So it doesn't surprise me that we're going to get it in November. So, yeah, still looking forward to it. I mean, it's not my most anticipated game of the year that's coming for Nintendo wise, but I'm looking forward to this very much so, very much so. So can't wait to see more, see what else this game has to offer. I don't know if we'll get another direct for this game at all. I'm gonna say no, probably not. We're probably just gonna get like a little tiny like trailer announcements for like Pokemon, like they did for Sun and Moon's release, where they like released like trailers for new Pokemon in the gen and whatnot. So, but yeah, overall, yeah, looking forward to it. I give probably the direct like probably a 7 out of 10. Probably, that's where I would give it. Not great, not amazing, but it was all right. It was all right. Just a few things I'm not too big fans of when it comes to mechanic wise, but I do like a lot of the stuff that this game had to offer. So wasn't as bad as like I thought a lot of people were giving it on that I saw on Twitter's, but not as amazing like a lot of people were giving it either. I'm like in the middle basically. There are some things I liked, and there were some things I didn't really like too much. So yeah, swords also break. Our shields also break. That's true. Well, swords can also break too if they get overused. So that's the thing. But yeah, I think on that really is it when it comes to Pokemon Sword and Shield. I wonder if we'll get anything else at E3. I'm gonna say probably just a tiny thing, but nothing too major. So, but hell, if they don't even touch upon this game at E3, then I wouldn't be too surprised, because since this whole direct kind of dedicated that. So, yeah, look forward to that. So, but with that, that's gonna be my reaction to that. Anybody have any initial thoughts on what they saw today for this game, and what they showcased today? Anyone excited? Anyone less excited? Kind of just still the same when it comes to it overall, or do you still need to see more in general when it comes to it? Because I was like, when this game first got announced, I was kind of like, it looks cool, but I guess I kind of slightly went up a little bit. Just slightly a little bit, not too skyrocketing high, but just slightly. I'm a little bit more intrigued for this compared to when it first got announced. I ain't too sold yet, but Direct was good. Cool. I look forward to no one but Shiny Hunters playing it on Twitch. Yeah, don't worry, that won't be me. When I play it, I'll just be playing it for funds and not this shiny hunting. But if I do run into a shiny, cool. I need more. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there's. I feel like there's still more they could really show off, to be honest with you. It's nothing too crazy just yet, but they'll probably showcase some of the more like what people want out of this game, like the shiny stuff and all that stuff, or like post game stuff. Oh, that's one thing. I really hope this game has a good post game. That's one thing. When they first made the jump to the 3D Pokemon games on the 3DS with X and Y, man, was that game lackluster for post game. I really hope, since this is the first 3D console Pokemon game, I hope the post game isn't lackluster, and we have to wait for another game to be released to get better post game content. So that's all I'm hoping for when it comes to post game, because I do like playing these games afterwards just to do some post game stuff. So November 15th type, yeah, we're getting a Pokemon game in November 15th. So it makes me wonder where they're gonna put Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, and what's the other one? The Zelda remake, all up now with the Pokemon basically setting itself for November. I'm gonna say Luigi's Mansion's gonna come out in October. I'm gonna say Animal Crossing might come out. Oh man, I'm gonna say Animal Crossing's gonna come out. I was gonna say November or October, but I don't know. That might be a little too many Nintendo games there. So they have to either put Animal Crossing in December or September or December, or it gets delayed till 2020, which I hope that's not the case. I hope it doesn't get delayed, but we'll see. I'm trying to think what else. The Zelda remake. I'm gonna say that's September. I might say the Zelda remake's gonna come out in September. That's my prediction on that. What else? What else is coming out that's big for Nintendo? The Astral Chain. There's that. I'm gonna say so. That's more It's more platinums, but I'm gonna give that a October, November release for that. There usually is a big Nintendo game the first week of December. That's true. That's true. Because Smash was that for last year, so. But yeah, who knows? There's more stuff that will get announced too, probably at E3. According to the a leak or this guy on Twitter, I don't know I guess it's a leak. I guess is what it was. I saw it posted by a guy on Twitter. He's saying that the direct is supposedly 45 minutes long, so that's pretty good, and that's probably not just all dedicated on one game. So, but I have a feeling that Animal Crossing is gonna get a shit ton of he's gonna get a shit ton of time on that direct. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait. I cannot wait for that direct in a few more days. Next Tuesday, or this Tuesday coming up, I guess you could say. Banjo 4-8. Oh, dude, don't get my hopes up. I've been seeing all this Banjo stuff on Twitter, and my expectations for that now are like so high up that if it doesn't happen, I'm probably gonna be super depressed. I'm not even joking you. I'm honestly gonna get depressed if I don't see Banjo or of any sorts. Either he's in Smash, or there's a remake in the works, or if there's a new release. Like if none of those things happen, I might be in a depressed state for the next probably week. But we'll see. But yeah. If it doesn't happen, we kick App off a cliff into the old schoolhouse. Sure, I'll go with that. That sounds fine with me. But yeah, guys. With that, that's the Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct. Yeah, it was interesting. If you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. If you enjoyed it, I'll definitely be doing a lot of E3 reactions here. So if you are ready for E3, look forward to all my reactions for the E3 conferences, such as the Microsoft one, the Bethesda one, the Ubisoft one, the Square Enix one, which I'm looking forward to, and the Nintendo one. So. Should be a good lot of time, a lot of content going up on the main YouTube channel for reactions and stuff like that. So, should be a good one. I hope E3 lives up. Hopefully, it's a good one this year. But we'll see. But yeah, with that, thank you everybody for coming by. Who were here watching this on Twitch. I know we were a few hours a little later than the normal time. I didn't want to give up at like 7 in the morning just to watch this. I wasn't like that too hyped to get up to watch it. So, I did get to see it now, and it's looking like it could be interesting, but still need to see a little more to get way up here in the hype. Right now, I'm just slightly above the middle, so like I'd say about this is the middle for me. I'm about like right there probably. So still need to see more to get even more hype. Probably once the game's closer to the release, maybe I'll probably get like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome, but. We'll see. But with that'll do it. So thank you for coming by or watching this on YouTube, and I'll see you all on the next Let's Reaction on my channel on Twitch or on YouTube. So until then, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, guys.